How's it going, everyone? This is Ash. Today we're going to be gearing up for Season 2 of For Honor that'll be starting in the middle of this month. We're going to discuss some of the new things we're getting and some history on our two new warriors, the Centurion and the Ninja. So Season 2 starts on May 16th. We're going to get the second season of the Faction War, as well as two new maps added titled Temple Garden and Forge, as well as some new gear for all the characters, a higher level cap, as well as a new rarity of gear called Epic Gear. And of course we're going to get our two new heroes. Now that we know what we're getting this season, let's go ahead and get into the history of these two warriors, starting with the Roman Centurion. The Centurion was essentially an officer in the Roman military after the Marian reforms of 107 BC. They commanded a century, usually of around 80 to 100 soldiers, but the number varied. There were multiple ways of being promoted to the rank, such as being elected by the Senate, or just performing very valiantly in a battle and standing out above the rest of the legionnaires. They would often command their centuries from the front lines, fighting alongside their men, usually in the front right side of the formation, ready to show the skills that got them in their position in the first place. Next up we have the Ninja. The Ninja, or shinobi, were mercenaries in feudal Japan. They were known for assassination, spying, and guerrilla warfare. Their irregular warfare was a stark contrast to the code of honor used by the samurai of the time. The shinobi popped up around the Sengoku period in the 15th century, but may have also been around in the 14th and possibly even the 12th century. By the time we got to the Meiji Restoration in 1868, the ninja become more myth than history, really. They become known for supernatural skills like invisibility and walking on water and such like that. They were actually used to sneak in enemy territory to gather information on enemy buildings and the terrain of the lands. They were also known for sabotage, usually by burning down castles or villages and stuff like that. There are multiple assassination attempts in history assumed to be done by ninja, but if it was known to the public they were done by ninja, then they obviously weren't doing a very good job of being ninja, so nothing was ever really proven. As far as equipment goes, they actually usually used to run around in civilian clothes to blend in rather than the black garb we usually see in media today. Some historians claim they actually wore the black garb during infiltration missions, but nothing was ever really proven, so we really can't say either way. As far as their weapons go, they actually had a multitude of them, including kunai, which was pretty much any kind of throwing blade, a katana, bows, as well as the weapon our ninja is going to use, the kusarigama. The kusarigama, which is basically a sickle on a chain with a weight on the end, was used to disarm, trip, or strike an enemy that was out of range so they could finish them off with the sickle part of the weapon. All in all, I'm really excited about Season 2, and I can't wait for the new warriors to drop. So, all we can do is wait now. So thank you for watching, and have a good one.
Yeah.